Hey everyone, today I'm putting the RJYYYDS folding treadmill to the test and I'm going to tell you right now, this thing surprised me. It's not the biggest or fastest treadmill out there, but if you're short on space and just want a simple way to keep moving without breaking the bank, it's worth a look. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the foldable design is a game saver for small apartments or rooms where space is tight. I live in a studio and I can tuck this away under my bed or behind the couch in just a few seconds. The frame feels solid when it's set up, and the wheels make it easy to roll around if you need to move it for cleaning. That's a huge plus if you're someone who doesn't want a permanent machine taking up floor space. Now, the motor is quiet, really quiet. I've used treadmills that sound like a vacuum cleaner, but this one stays under the radar even at a steady jog. It's rated for up to 6 miles per hour, which isn't going to replace a full-sized machine for serious runners, but for walking or light jogging while watching a show. Perfect. I've been using it during my morning coffee and it's barely noticeable in the background. The handheld heart rate sensor works well enough for a quick check, though I wouldn't rely on it for medical tracking. It gives a general idea of your pulse while you're walking or jogging, which is handy if you're trying to stay in a certain zone. I like that it's built into the handle, no need for a chest strap or extra gadgets. One feature I didn't expect was the two-way incline option. You can switch between flat walking and a slight incline to simulate climbing. It's not a steep hill, but it adds a little challenge and helps engage different muscles. I found it useful for mixing up my routine without needing to go outside. The LED display is basic but clear. It shows speed, time, distance, calories, and heart rate, everything you need for a simple workout. The buttons are responsive and easy to press, even when I'm walking at a decent pace. I also like the safety rope that clips onto your clothes. If you slip or lose your balance, it stops the treadmill automatically. That's a must-have for anyone with kids or pets running around. Assembly was straightforward. Took me about 20 minutes with the included tools. The instructions were clear, and all the parts fit together without any issues. It's not the fastest setup in the world, but it's not frustrating either. Now, let's talk about the downsides. The running surface is only 40 inches long, which is shorter than most standard treadmills. If you have a long stride, you might feel cramped, especially at higher speeds. Also, the weight limit is 220 pounds, so if you're taller or heavier, this might not be the best fit. It's not a deal breaker for most people, but it's worth mentioning. Another thing to note is the warranty. It's only 90 days for the motor and 1 year for the frame, which is shorter than what you'd get with a premium brand. That said, for the price, it's understandable. Overall, this treadmill is a solid choice for anyone who wants a no-frills, space-saving way to stay active at home. It's not going to replace a gym treadmill, but it's perfect for casual walks, light jogs, or even a quick cardio session while catching up on a show. The price is reasonable, the setup is easy, and it folds away neatly when you're done. If you're on the fence, I'd say go for it, just make sure it fits your space and weight requirements. The link is below if you want to take a closer look. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. For most buyers, the real question is not whether RJYYYDS folding treadmills, foldable electric treadmill connected jogging treadmill fitness equipment with LED display and heart rate sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like handheld heart rate test and there are 2 ways to choose between flat road and climbing actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off.